Welcome to Morovia. Hey, have a taste of our culture. Hey, our girls are like no other. Hey, anywhere we take it over. Hey, welcome to Morovia. Hey, have a taste of our culture. Hey, our girls are like no other. Hey.
Hi guys, welcome back to my kitchen. So in today's video I am showing you guys how I make my jollof rice with pepper chicken. So first off, I'm showing you guys how I all the ingredients. These are all the seasoning that I'm going to be using, and I did use about 6 or 7 cups of rice. The cups was like regular eating cups. I mean, drinking cups, like the medium sized ones. So yep, those are all my ingredients. And then after that, I did seasoning my chicken off camera because I have made this video before, like showing you guys how I make my pepper chicken, so I didn't really see the need to like show you guys how to season it again. But I'm starting off by seasoning my chicken before anything, because I feel like the chicken can, after you fry the chicken, it could just sit on the side and wait for you. If you want to use pepper fish also, that is also fine, or baked fish, whatever type of meat you want to use for this dish is also fine. But I'm using chicken, and I'm also frying my chicken not too done. I'm just frying it until they're like a little bit brown. So after that, I cut up all my vegetables, my onions, my bell peppers, all that ones, and then I'm going to be blending them and just like this. And I'm also using the same oil that I used to fry my chicken, because I just feel like it's already hot and it already has flavor in it. So what's the point of using fresh oil? So I use that. I just used the spoon, scoop some out, and put it in this pot. And then I put my onions. This is half of an onion. The onions that I get it from Sam's Club, and they are really big. So I just use half and half or whatever. So I blend half, and then I fry half before adding the bell peppers to the oil. So I fry half, and then I added the bell peppers, and now I'm just seasoning. Please season to your liking. I don't want to tell anybody how to season their food, because my food, the amount of food that I cook depends on the amount of people in my house. And I don't know how many people in your house. So yeah, after seasoning, I just cover and allow it to cook for about 15 minutes. If your bell peppers have a lot of oil, you'll probably need, water, you'll probably need to cook it a little bit longer. But I didn't have that much water. I didn't really put any water in it when I was blending it, so it didn't really need to cook that long. So I just cooked it until all the water dried up, and then I add my chicken. So that's what it is. That's what you see right here. And after adding my chicken, I didn't let it cook for a bit with the sauce on the stove. I just stirred the chicken, and then now I'm putting it in this pan. And at this point, I have my oven on 360, just preheating, and it is already hot. So I'm just gonna make sure all the chicken has space and everybody has some sauce on them. And then I'm going to throw this in the oven, and I bake this for about 15 minutes. And nope, I did not broil it. I just baked it. That's why I did not fry my chicken all the way. I didn't fry until it was completely done. I just medium fry it because I know it's going to be cooked in the oven. So as you can see, I'm still using the same oil that I used to fry my chicken. As you can see, there's still some burnt chicken in there. So I fry my onions first, and then I add my blended ingredients. And now I should have used both of my tomato paste. I don't know what came to my head, and I did not use them. But I feel like because I didn't use both tomato paste, that's why my jollof rice wasn't as orange as it was supposed to look. But it's okay. It still came out good. So that's all that matters. So after frying my blended ingredients, I add my vegetables and my shrimp. Now I'm just adding my desired amount of seasoning. You can use as much as you want. First, I added the chicken flavor bouillon. Now I'm just adding the garlic powder, and then I'm going to be adding two big Maggi cube and two small Maggi cubes. And I did add more seasoning as I went, because obviously if you're cooking, you have to taste your food and know if it's tasting good. So I did add a little bit more Maggi cube, probably two more Maggi cubes during this whole video. So yeah, just wanted you guys to know that. So I'm just gonna stir this, make sure all the seasonings mixed in there, and then I will cover this up and allow it to cook for about 10 minutes before adding my soaked rice. I did soak this rice for about 30 minutes. I started soaking it, like I added water to it, and it was sitting in water for like 30 minutes in the beginning of me cooking. So yeah, after adding the rice, I allow it to cook until like it was like all the water or all the liquid in there dried up. So just allow the rice to cook. And then you don't want the rice to cook too much, because I mean, you don't want to add too much water. I didn't really add any water in the beginning of cooking it. So this is all the water that was from the bell peppers and from the water that was in the rice that was already soaking. So yeah, that's all that cooked this rice. So now I'm just adding like sprinkles of little water on the rice, and then I am going to cover this with some wrapping paper. What is this thing called? Oh my god, I forgot. Yeah, well, I'm covering it with this wrapping paper because I don't want you guys to complain and say that I'm using plastic bag, even though I usually use plastic bags, okay? But I'm using this paper to wrap it, and then I'm going to cover this, put my stove on medium heat, and let the heat cook the rice for about 30 minutes. So after about 15 minutes of cooking in the oven, my chicken is ready. I'm just poking it with this spoon, with this fork, so you guys can see that it's cooked inside. So yeah, this is what it should look like. It was so good, I swear. And after 30 minutes of cooking in the steam, my rice is cooked. It was a little bit more orange than this. It's just the light that I was shining on it. But yeah, this is my dish. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. And I hope to see you guys in my next video. Bye.